If you're thinking about moving right here to North Houston and to the Woodlands, Texas, you're probably like some of our clients that reach out to us. Whenever they're looking to relocate here, they're often wanting new construction. Well, the Woodlands, Texas is one of the most desirable places to live in North Houston, but unfortunately, there's not any more new construction being built. So we've got to explore other options with our clients, and that's what today's video is about. It's going to be about my top 5 new construction communities around the Woodlands, Texas, just outside of the Woodlands, that give you a convenient location to the Woodlands amenities, to work, and to things like the airport and easy access down into Houston. Stay tuned to the end of the video where I'm going to talk about my favorite of these 5 communities that I think could be the best next place for you to call home. When searching for your next home, there's a lot of details and criteria that make your search unique. It's specific to you and your family. So be sure to reach out and we can talk about those details. As we go through these lists of these 5 awesome communities, I'm going to try to talk about some unique things that make them differentiate, or that differentiate themselves, from the other communities. But at the end of the day, all of them are awesome options, but I need to know what's important to you and how we can best find that next community for you. First up, let's talk about North Grove. This is one of the closest communities to the Woodlands. It's in Magnolia, Texas, just off of 2978. North Grove is a community that was developed by Toll Brothers and it has a lot of charm. You have this great mix of the Woodlands and the Magnolia styles, almost feels a little bit like a small town. Within North Grove, you've got a variety of different price points. You've got a variety of different builders as well. You have Toll Brothers, Perry Homes, and Chesmar all building different price points inside North Grove. Now, one of the most unique features about North Grove is going to be its community center. They have this 8,400 square foot kind of gym, HOA hub in the center of the community, right? Whenever you kind of work your way in, it's a great place to gather. There's community events there. There's the gym, like I said. There's outdoor fire pits where they host events for you to be able to meet your neighbors and meet people that also live within North Grove. You have over 200 acres of green space within North Grove. So you have the hike, bike, and walking trails that we see all over and really in all of these communities. But again, with that added charm, one of my favorite things about it is the playgrounds are really nice and really high end. Additionally, they have birdhouses spread throughout the community too. So it really brings nature right there into North Grove. Lastly, one of the things that will make North Grove unique is going to be the size. There's only going to be about 850 homes developed within North Grove. So you have this tight-knit community of residents amongst kind of some big communities. Tomball just south of you, Magnolia really close by, and of course, the Woodlands. Next up is going to be Grand Central Park. Now, this was developed by Johnson Development Corporation, and one of the awesome things about this community is that it actually used to be a Boy Scout camp. It was called Camp Strake, and the developer purchased it from the Boy Scouts of America and kept some really cool charm within the community. So things like the community center, one of the biggest mess halls, is still a place where residents can gather. You have beautiful lakes and old walking trails that are original to the campsite as well. Something cool about Grand Central Park is going to be its geographic location. This is going to be one of the furthest north communities that we're going to talk about, but it actually has easy access just along 45 right into the Woodlands, kind of the town center area. So because of its location on I-45, I love the community of Grand Central Park for the people that want to be close to the Woodlands and need to possibly commute down into Houston. Additionally, you've got easy access to downtown Conroe and up further north into Willis and Huntsville, even if you need to. So this community has really grown a lot recently. They're continuing to kind of open up some new sections. And something unique about Grand Central Park is going to be the style. So if we're looking for a more contemporary, modern looking home, I would recommend going to Grand Central Park because they're still building there, as with many of these communities, but just the style of the builders is more contemporary. I call it maybe an Austin modern, contemporary with some limestone charm, and no lack of amenities too. You've got a gym, you've got an amazing community pool, and again, the community events that are put on by the Homeowners Association. Number 3 on our list is going to be Wood Forest, Texas. That was developed by Johnson Development. Again, they do a great job. Now, Wood Forest is actually located in Montgomery, Texas, and I often refer to it as the 10th village of the Woodlands. In size, it's very comparable to a Sterling Ridge or Alden Bridge. It's just not fully attached to the Woodlands. It's not part of the Woodlands proper. But Wood Forest definitely took the best things of the Woodlands and just made them more modern and contemporary whenever they were developing, right? They have a golf course, they've got all the HOA amenities, they have all the hike, bike, walking trails, and there is a village center too, right in the center of town. Of the communities that we're going to talk about today, this one is probably the oldest of them, so they are kind of in the back end of actually building homes. There are still some new construction opportunities, but if you're looking for something from 2014 to present, there's a great opportunity there for some resale homes that have been updated and obviously for new construction houses. Two unique things about Wood Forest is going to be the culture within the community. So a lot of the neighbors actually drive golf carts. You can drive golf carts throughout the community. You can actually take them to that village center. So if you go to the Harvest Market, that's kind of the hub grocery store, they have golf cart parking right in the front. You've got the Mexican food restaurant or the gym or the nail salon. You're going to see golf courts throughout, or also at the tennis courts, right? Another area where you will see golf courts and where there is activity is going to be at the 55 and older community that's within Wood Forest. And that's unique. None of these other communities kind of have this designated space for that 55 and fun age group. This 55 and older community is called Bonterra. They have their own additional kind of HOA center. They have some additional amenities, but there is an additional HOA for the residents that live in Bonterra. We have clients that live there and actually love it, love that they get to pay for some additional features and amenities, and they get to use them every single day. Number 4 is going to be Lakes at Black Oak. Now, this is actually the newest community of all the ones that we're talking about today, and probably the most unique thing about it is going to be its affordability. This is going to be one of the last places where we can find homes that are under $300,000 that have a really good community, that are zoned to great schools, and have a really good proximity to the Woodlands. In fact, North Grove is very close to the Woodlands too, but some might argue that Lakes at Black Oak might even be a little bit closer, depending on which kind of back roads you take. But I do want to focus in on the opportunity for really good value. You've got some really great builders that are building some great and big size 2-story homes, or really high quality 1-story houses. You've got obviously lakes within the community, a dog park, a kids playground, and hike, bike, and walking trails throughout the community. Sometimes when you're purchasing a home, you trade off location for affordability, and that's not the compromise here at Lakes at Black Oak. You have easy access to the Woodlands, to the Walmart, or down into Tomball and the amenities of Magnolia as they continue to grow too. They're just around the corner. Before we get to the last and my favorite of the communities, thanks so much for sticking around. My name is Chase with the Giles Real Estate Team. I'm a team leader and I live and work here right in the Woodlands. We make these videos to help people that are looking to move to our area, help make that process as easy as possible. Our goal for this is to be your real estate resource of choice. We want to be your real estate agent whenever you think about moving and living right here and around the Woodlands, Texas. On the screen, you're going to see a QR code. If you're sitting on your couch watching this, scan that and it'll take you to a landing page. If you're on your phone or your computer, down in the description is going to be the same link, right? It'll have a quick little survey and there's no pressure at all, but we'd love to get to know you and your family a little bit more and how we can best serve you, how we can help make this process as easy as possible. No pressure at all, but we'd love to hear from you. Now, let's talk about my favorite community. Number 5 on the list is going to be Woodson Reserve. This is additionally a Toll Brothers community. This is located just east of the Woodlands and just east of 45, just south of Highway 99. Now, what I love about Woodson Reserve, in addition to the amenities, which I'm going to talk about here in a second, is actually its location. Again, you have easy access to the Woodlands, but I love that you can quickly get on 99 and the Hardy Toll Road, go down into Houston for a date night or a concert or a fun new restaurant that you want to try out, or even you have easy access to the airport if you're trying to see family or family's coming to visit you. It's really close and convenient. Plus you have all the development that is happening in Spring, Texas, like the big movie theater, like the Kroger Super Center, that's all right there just outside of the community. Now within the community, Woodson Reserve has a lot to offer. There is a kind of shopping center at the front of the community, things like your dry cleaners, a little restaurant, a coffee shop is all located there. You have the HOA center, the community center, the workout place, right? There's the community pool as you work your way in, plus the gorgeous landscaping as you drive through the community. A big selling factor for our clients in Woodson's is going to be the proximity to the schools. So you actually have 3 schools that are all right within the community. Grand Oaks High School, which is a part of Conroe Independent School District, is going to be located right outside of the community. It's this beautiful new high school campus, and your elementary and middle schools are also located within Woodson's as well. You have 2 builders in Woodson's. It's going to be Toll Brothers and Tri Point Homes. Both are known for their quality, and what I like about them too is that we really talk about this idea of luxury, but it's affordable luxury. So some higher end finishes at not a crazy high price point. You have 3 kind of main price points within Woodson's based on the size of the lots within the communities. Additionally too, if you're watching this video in years to come, Woodson's potentially is still being built out. They've got probably the longest runway of all the communities that we've talked about today for potential new homes that are coming on as the community grows, as our North Houston area grows as well. At the end of the day, there is really no wrong choice whenever it comes to which community you're going to choose, but it ultimately comes down to your criteria and what you're looking for. So reach out to us. We'd like to just schedule that casual conversation where we can talk to you, learn about your needs, and help assist in the process. And if you live in the community, please comment down below. I'd love to learn some more details or the things that you love about your community, what you think makes it special. As always, thanks so much for your time. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you on the next video.